So here's the part 2 of a grand message that can set you free for the rest of your life. And I'm not talking about just trading. I'm talking about your personal life as well, guys. Okay. You cannot give in. You have to hold your ground. Okay. People will call you and tell you, man, well, let's compromise on this. Let's compromise on that. Well, why don't we buy calls today? We buy puts tomorrow. We buy calls again and buy puts tomorrow. Okay. You only go with a round trip trade at the critical moments in the round in the market, and those moments have not occurred yet. So there's going to be a while until we will post a video or a message where we're going to tell you, look, we're done buying puts. At this point, we're buying calls. We are a little ways away from that. Okay, but the point is, as a trader, you have to hold your ground. When you take a trade, especially an options trade, okay, you can be 100% spot on, but it does not mean that you will make money. Okay, meaning, okay, you buy puts on a stock that drops from, 140 to 135. That doesn't make you wrong, okay? But then the stock goes up from 135 to 137. And your options decay and they'll lose some value. And then the next day the stock drops to 136. And then it goes to 137 the next day. And then it ends up at 138.50 before it drops to, 136 again. What does that make? Your entry is spot on. You shorted the shit at 140, okay? But in terms of options, like if you actually shorten the stock, yes, you would be up. You wouldn't be up huge, okay? But in terms of options, it's a loss. You were right on the trade based on the chart, but you're losing money on options, okay? Options get a little trickier, but to understand, okay, whether you're right or wrong on your trade overall, like, you still gotta base your decision off the chart of the essential thing that you're trading. So this is where many people get fucked up in trading options. They look at their P&L and they're like, oh my God, well, I'm down so much. That's it. I can't take this shit no more. I'm closing. And then the next day, they're like, oh my God, if I didn't fucking close, whoa, I'd be making all this fucking money. Yeah, does your girlfriend want to hear this crap? No. Does your wife want to hear this shit? No. So, here's a little secret. Don't talk to your girlfriend or your wife about what happens in the next 5 minutes in the market. Just shut the fuck up. Okay? If you stay with 13 market move strategy, you will beat the market. The only way you're going to fail, you're going to be like, well, man, I'm not trading today. And I'll trade next week. And when it is apparent to you that the market is collapsing, that's when you're going to begin trading. Man, whose fucking fault is that? By definition of the greatest short selling opportunity, you're supposed to short the market at the top, not when it's apparent to everyone it's fucking collapsing. That's not the time to short the market. You're supposed to be ahead of the fucking crowd if you want to make a 20x, 30x, 50x, 300x trade, damn it. But keep people around you out of your fucking trades. Just shut the fuck up, okay? And most of the trades, man, they just, they're so fucking emotional. They just can't shut the fuck up. They cannot accept, oh my God, I've taken a trade on the put side and the shit went up $2 against me, and now my options are like down 65%. Oh, whoop-de-fucking-hoop. What does that... Okay. Does this even make you wrong in your trading? No! It fucking doesn't. Let me explain this and elaborate on this a little bit further. So, we got tech earnings this week. Okay, what do we have? All right. So, we have Meta, beats on earnings, beats on revenue, shit drops. And so, most of the bulls are scratching their head. Well, why does this shit drop? Oh my God, wait, I bought calls. I thought this shit was going to shoot up to 700. No, this shit is not going to shoot up to 700. when it's been doing nothing in the last 2 months, but going from 400 to motherfucking 600. You're not going to get that. You got to look at the setup. So in the part 1 of this podcast, I mentioned that setup is the most important thing when you're looking at trading. So the setup, okay, Meta is up from 400 to 600 in the last 60 days, okay, and now it's reporting earnings. Well, it's all fucking priced in. What is it gonna say? Oh, well, we're gonna fly you to the motherfucking moon for 5 times less than Elon Musk? I mean, literally, you would have to say something stupid like that in order for the stock to go to 700. But yet, people are so fucking bullish. Why are they bullish? Because they're looking at the shit. Oh my God, it's going higher every fucking day. I gotta buy calls. So they bought fucking calls yesterday when, if you were trading with me, I fucking know. You're making money on the motherfucking puts on Meta. Is the shit went down. But guess what? The amount or the magnitude of the move that Meta has dropped today is nothing compared to the amount of the drop you will witness of the course of the next 5 months. Yet most of the traders in Wall Street will tell you it is the best motherfucking trade of all fucking trades. Guess what? They're the same fuckers that were telling you that SMCI was the best motherfucking trade in the world at 1300. And now this shit is at 30. Now, I'm not saying Meta is going to go to 30. I'm saying that Meta is going to go lower from here. Okay, so when you look at the setup, let's talk about the setup. When something goes exponentially higher ahead of the report, there's an overwhelming probability that unless the report is like out of this fucking world, that it's not going to go higher. It could beat on earnings. It could beat on revenue. It could promise you the motherfucking world, and the stock is still going to drop because all of these expectations are cooked in. And if you pay attention to that, you're going to be sitting there wondering, well, it's got great earnings. Well, it's beat on earnings. It's beat on this. It's beat on motherfucking this. And the shit still drops. No shit. Okay? Because of the context of the chart. You got to be able to look at that. You got to be able to look at that and say, look, the thing is already up 30% going into earnings. If the earnings are what everyone expects, are people going to buy this shit? Probably not. If the earnings are to the fucking moon, could it go slightly higher? Okay. But if it's anything less than expected, can it fucking drop? Fuck yeah. And that's what you're going to get. When a company spends $40 billion fucking dollars on shit that does not make money yet, good luck. This shit ain't going higher any motherfucking time soon. But yet people look, it beat earnings, it beat this, but it don't even fucking matter. Look at the goddamn context. The context is king when you're trading options. Tesla is launching a flying taxi. Who gives a fuck? Okay? I don't give a shit. Okay? I wouldn't bet against Tesla at this moment because, hey, if Trump wins, Tesla's going to go to the motherfucking moon. But what I'm saying is like all these people are like, but it's got to, man, I don't give a shit if it's a rocket taxi. Okay? It's a rocket. If you study the history of Tesla events, when Tesla is announcing something that is perceived by the market as something that is going to help the company out and the share price is supposed to shoot up, there is a 99.9% probability Tesla stock drops. So, fucking robotaxi event? Any different? No. It actually makes it 99.9999 motherfucking percent that when Tesla event happens, that Wall Street expects, as soon as the event is over, shit collapses. Okay? You want to learn more about trading, guys? Listen to the part 3 of this message. I gotta roll. I gotta put on some fucking trade. The shit happening right now. Man, there's gonna be stocks are gonna be collapsing 70%. I want you to be a part of it. But guys, I gotta roll. My students away. Fucking sign up at 13marketmoves.com. Don't waste any motherfucking time. Let's fucking go.